Whew. What an episode, guys. What an episode. Just waiting for some of you guys to come in because we can discuss about Dami, because I don't know what Dami's doing. Camilla, Pietro, Melissa, all of you lot, 23 of you, 34 of you in the live. Let's talk. Dami kissing that girl must have not have been a challenge, guys, because they were doing it, it looked like in a secluded area. 234 of you in this live. That's what I'm talking about. Do you understand? We need to just, I want to hear your thoughts from an immersive level when it comes to Dami, when it comes to Andrew. Keep the comments coming, keep the likes coming, keep tuning in, and send a super chat, baby. Send a super chat, because I am tired as hell. Beloved, I'm working on 2 hours of sleep. I'm actually so tired. Hi, Murad. Have you heard the rumors of Tommy cheating on Molly May in America? Gossip page Dumois posted it. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. This couple cannot break up, in God's name. This couple cannot break up. Why would they say that for? I'm not seeing it. Gemma and Luca are actually my faves. Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly is back with the super chats. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. Now, hold on now. He's banned from America, right, Fatima? So I don't know what somebody's talking about him going. That's definitely a lie, because it's not on Dumois' story, number one. Number two, he wasn't allowed to go into America. He was rejected because of his brother having affiliations with stuff. So therefore, he wasn't allowed to go. So these rumors that he's in America cheating on Molly May, whoever just said this in the group, in the live, either A, made it up, or the Dumois thing is false. And a lot of Dumois stuff is false anyway, to be honest with you guys. So I highly doubt that's true. Thank you for the £1.79, Charlie. Not my super chat babes, all in the live. Again, you lot are back. Not somebody dropping that Tommy Tina Molly. Why are you dropping that in the chat? We're not even here to talk about that. Like, you lot just came with that out of nowhere. Whoever that is, that's messy. Nice gift for your mom. Yeah, she had no idea. I texted this morning, say, get ready at 12. You need to get ready. I'm coming, put lipstick on, get picture ready. She's like, where are we going? She thought she was going to go eat somewhere in South. And I was like, we're going to Wimbledon. She's like, what? She's been dying to go since she was a little kid. And, she just couldn't afford to go. How did you get the Wimbledon tickets? Wimbledon obviously, sorted it out for me, which I'm grateful for. And of course, I'm taking my parents to these places because they're the ones who really want to go. So, and she just messaged me now saying, thanks for letting my dreams come true. So cute, man. Anyways, enough about that, Wimbledon. We've got to talk about Dami and this whole situation. Some of you guys are saying it's a challenge. That's not a challenge. Love Island Aftersun released a trailer of them, seeing the shortest person kiss the tallest person. And that is a challenge. When you're in a group setting, then you're kissing. That is a challenge. So that doesn't make sense for them to be doing that. Now, she grabs his face, so he might just move his head away, but Love Island have not shown us that, and they love to drop these little hints like that. Wow, Leah, thanks for the $25. I appreciate it. Come on, Charlie, as well. If Dami did kiss Summer outside of a challenge, I hope Indiyah gets a postcard. Who would you like to see a couple up with if she decides to move on from Dami? Very interesting question, Leah. This is a very interesting question. Deji is the only person I've seen her speak to right now. So it's early days for me to see who I would want her to couple up with, because I don't know yet. I haven't seen, it's only the first day, but Deji is right now. Charlie for the £8.99. Thank you. Forgot to type. I don't think it's that serious. Let Dami kiss another girl. Him and Indiyah never made it exclusive, and they only got together a little while ago. I'm not that shocked. That's a very good opinion, guys. They're not a serious relationship. It was all early days, so I'll be surprised. SEK for the 55. Thank you. From Lid. Who would thought that Dami was going to be this year's Michael? The thing is, is it Michael? Because Michael and Amber were together for a while. All I know is that this Casa Amor is gearing up to be the messiest. Casa Amor has us in bondage. I don't think he initiated the kiss. Andrew is so easily influenced. Is he though? Because the boys were screaming to him about Tasha being this, that. He didn't do anything. He went back to her. But as soon as the girls came in and said something, now he's got doubts. Thank you, Abdul, for the 79 cents. Keep the super chats coming, baby. I feel like this baby that I always say that my friends roast me for all the time. I'm hearing from so many islanders throughout this entire season. It's Casa Amor, baby. Love Island, baby. Like, I mean, baby is not my word. Like, I didn't make the word up. Do you understand? But the way I said it. But I'm not surprised, guys. Toby came on the villa and said that he's been watching my reviews for years. So, what can you expect, guys? Dami and Jack. So this year's Jack. Sammy needs to go. Who's Sammy? Imagine they start saying daily inconsistent. There's already some YouTubers out here screaming daily inconsistent. But whatever. I'm not that pressed, child. We're all gonna die one day. Who cares? They're not flying Laura out there to reduce carbon footprint. Anyways, Laura, I think, she's getting better now at hosting. I feel like she listens to stuff. I feel like her Love Island After Sun stuff she's not bad. Even if Dami's head turns, it's not that deep. It's still early days in the relationship with Indiyah. The only issue is that how he goes about it and whether he is respectful or not. This is the week now where Love Island Twitter is about to get very messy. People are going to start dragging people. And it's just going to get very, very messy. So this is that time now. Twitter's about to get messy, child. So if you're tweeting, just be careful with your words because people are going to start dragging you for no reason. Because we know how Casa Amor works. So just listen. It's jail time for everyone. He just, I don't know. Casa Amor brings the worst out of Twitter. It brings the worst out of Twitter. Let me show you. Let's replay the Dami Summer situation, and let me actually see this picture. Okay, so as we can see here, she's grabbing his face. Do you understand? Now, whether they actually, I don't think that actually is even Summer. I think it's China, I believe her name is. Dami Summer in the spirit of Liam. I'm screaming. Thank you, Sam, for the £2. So as we can see here, as in, if his head wanted to turn, it would have turned by now. His head is not turning. Look. If his head wanted to turn here, his head would have turned. It's Summer. If his head yeah, it's definitely Summer. You can tell from here. If his head wanted to turn, as in her hands have grabbed this man. She's not playing. That's why I think the bombshells this year are better than last year from Casa Amor. I liked Clarice coming into Casa Amor, but she wasn't really doing much. She was just quite chilled and laid back. As in, I want you to come and grab hands. I want you to come with force. Drag the OG girls. Come in with a kiss. Grab. This is what you're meant to do. So these girls are checking their assignments. 110%. You know what I mean? Last year's Casa Amor bombshells were great in terms of aesthetics, but they weren't doing much. Last year's Casa Amor reunion was amazing, 110%. I'm not denying that. And then we see Andrew. Who's that girl with who's that girl? Because I thought he would be kissing a blonde girl. I thought blondes were his type. There was a girl from Dubai he's been liking pictures of. I thought he would be kissing one of them. It's Coco. Okay. Sorry, I don't know these girls' names, Chuck. I just forget their names quickly. But it's Coco. So he's kissing Coco. Okay. And that's happening tomorrow, boy. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow, guys. Just letting you guys know. I thought he would have at least moved his head and that Love Island cut that part out. But that's not happening. It's not happening, guys. Now, even if now India comes back, even if Dami, sorry, comes back single, just sending to say how much I appreciate your channel makes me LOL on my own like a crazy person, and I love it. Thank you, Tara, for the €5. I really appreciate it. I honestly do. Your super chats matter a lot to me because I am like working overtime for you guys. Lolly said it's clickbait, interesting. But the thing is, even if Dami now returns single, it's going to be like the Curtis Amy situation because you're now going to be knowing that you were lips in a girl. It's going to be a problem for India. So, and if India gets a postcard of this, which I know that they will get a compilation of Andrew Lipson, Dami Lipson, and something else going on that's misinterpreted. The girls will see this, and some of the girls will do a madness, like Tasha and Paige. Do you understand? Because this cast really have no loyalties to each other. Some of the relationships are quite new. The girls themselves aren't really that close as previous seasons. It gives me the impression that this Casa Amor is going to be explosive. Thank you, Sam, for the £2. The reason why the postcard ruins the suspense of recoupling, I don't think it does. I completely disagree. I think the postcard allows the girls or the boys who may not be doing as much initiate and move on and try to do something. Because if I see that my man or my woman is moving a madness or lips in like that, I'm now going to try and bring somebody back, and it's going to cause more of a ruckus. Whether you agree with it or disagree, I think the postcard is very essential. Now, last year's Casa Amor was great. Thank you. I want you to gain the followers. Thank you, Abdul, for the 1.79. Last Casa Amor was great, only because of a situation that we've never witnessed before, where Lily comes in and just exposed everybody right there and then. That was dramatic. It was amazing. And it was a different scenario that we haven't seen with Casa Amors. But with this, I think it's just going to be a typical recoupling, but extremely dramatic with who and what changes. But I can't point my finger on whether I think Gemma and Luca are going to maintain themselves. I honestly don't. I feel like they probably will, because Luca is very obsessed with Gemma, and the whole island knows this, the whole world knows this, the space knows this, the man on Jupiter knows this. But at the same time, is Gemma going to be? I don't know. I don't think Ronan Keating's son is going anywhere. If Ronan Keating's son gets brought back into the damn villa purely because his dad is Ronan Keating, it's just going to irritate me because I don't really see a connection between him and Gemma. I just see them having commonalities of parents, money, famous as a young age. Do you know what I mean? Last year was amazing because of the cinema night too. Yeah, and I really hope they bring the cinema challenge back. I want the Twitter challenge back. I want the article headline challenge back. I want the live challenge back. You have such 4 great assets that you can bring into the show, and that will happen after Casa Amor. Could the kiss be part of a challenge? The kiss is definitely not part of a challenge, because you don't do no challenge where you're relaxing on sofas like that on your own. When you do a challenge of kissing, you are with a group of people. There has never been a challenge of kissing in Casa Amor where you're just doing it on your own. We've never seen that. This is why I think it's not a challenge. It's a problem. On the terrace as well, on your own. And it's just you two. For both Andrew and Coco, Summer and flipping Dami. So I don't think it's a challenge, guys. I know you guys are trying to think it's a challenge. Imagine if it was a challenge, and Love Island are really dragging us into this as if we're the other ones who are in Casa Amor right now, playing with our heads. I don't think Dami's cheating. They're not in a relationship. But can we trust the producers? Someone says, what editing? The girl is leaning in for a kiss. Yeah, I saw tomorrow's clip on After Sun as well. And they were playing the challenge, and that is where they were kissing, and that is what you call a challenge for kissing, guys. Amber is loving this right now. Amber was screaming. Amber was saying this. Amber was saying this. Thank you, Kesha, for the £5. I feel like the producers are trying to switch it up this year, so it may well be a challenge. What are the odds both kisses are in the same place? It's a good idea. It's a good point, but the terrace is where you go to kiss. The terrace is where you go to hide away. The terrace is where you go where nobody else can really see you. The terrace is where you go to do what you need to do in some kind of privacy, because you can't really be private anywhere else in a villa where it's a controlled environment, and then you release it to your mates when you can. That is what a terrace is for. A terrace has never been for a challenge in Love Island history, so it's not going to be a challenge from what I think. But if this is what is happening in the first 24 to 48 hours of Casa Amor, then Casa Amor is Casa Amoring and is doing what it needs to do. 110%. I didn't watch all of After Sun because I have to do my TikTok reviews, I have to do YouTube, I have to edit, upload it, I have to go live. So I don't actually have time to actually watch full of After Sun. I just watched the first 15 minutes, and that's really it, to be honest with you. Thank you for the $10, Jasmine, and you look beautiful in your picture. Murat, I keep missing your flipping live since I'm working overtime as a damn nurse, peasant. But I appreciate all the content, baby. Working as a nurse is not easy. Long hours, you're tired, you come home and you just want to go sleep, you barely eat. So good on you, child, because it's hard to be a nurse in this climate. 110%. Right, can we not label the kiss? Yeah, I don't know why you lot are saying kiss of the challenge. Do you think the comedian on the After Sun is funny? I don't think he's bad. Let me just grab some water, please, because all this talking has got me parched. Says everybody in his villa is thirsty. I'm thirsty too. So everybody in his villa is thirsty. Me, I'm thirsty as well. Let me drink now. Let me actually drink because I'm actually thirsty. 2 minutes, guys. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I want Indiyah to be a victim so bad for the followers. I mean, I feel like with the way it's going, she will be one of many. With the way it's going. With the way it's going, guys. Who else I think is a Casa Amor victim? Andrew, Tasha, they're going to be doing their own things. And the Paige Jack situation. For Jack to be talking about, I need a test. This is not AQA. This is not a Dexel. Please. You've done that now. Relax. What do you think will happen with Davide and Ekin? I think Ekin will stay single. Love Island did not bring any new bombshells for Casa Amor that are in her age range. So I don't think she's going to want to or be attracted to somebody who's 22, 23, when she's got a 27-year-old hunk. Number one. Number two, let's be real. None of these guys, from a physical aspect, are touching Davide in any capacity. So she doesn't feel threatened and she feels calm. Number three, she said she wanted to be loyal to him right before she left. So that is the last thing on her mind. So I think she's going to stay, single. Number four, she also strategically knows that being single is the best move to make. Shows you're loyal, go with the public. And if you're a Casa Amor victim, you get the coin and the followers. Davide, on the other hand, I think is going to recouple, but then will leave that person and go back, like the whole Toby and Chloe situation. That is what I think is going to happen, guys. That's my take. Hit me up with more questions, guys. Super chat me more questions. Super chat me more questions, guys. Ekins said she's done with crawling. She is done with crawling. It's not a challenge, someone says. Dami is a player. Well, that may be true, guys. Someone said Davide will recouple because of pride. And you know what? I see that happening because when it comes to men, yeah, pride is the biggest enemy of men. Pride is the biggest enemy of men. It's the biggest enemy of men. I don't know who Samuel's handler is on his Twitter. The tweets are insane. Indiyah saying she sleep on the floor. Killed me. Thank you for the £2, Sam. The thing with Indiyah is nothing can really rattle her. She's not pressed by these men. Deji is on her, but she said to Deji, until I see a reason, I won't be doing anything. And that reason is going to be that postcard. I'm telling you now. That postcard of in a Dami kissing. That's what they're going to do. I'm telling you now. I'm having chicken, guys. Some halal chicken. Yeah. Table of Doom. What is that? Chicken in a bag. Yeah. Are you not mentioning diversity, lack of diversity with South Asians and East Asians? I can't think for East Asians. South Asians, Arabs not being on the show. I don't care at this point anymore. I don't know what you want me to do. I genuinely just don't care. If they're on the show, I'm happy, and I think it's great. But I just don't care. I'm over this diversity talk 24/7, man. We're on the 8th season now. We're going to be talking about this from the 16th season. Like X Shola says, do only boys get the postcard if the girls left? I think no, both villas I think get a postcard. Both villas get a postcard. I'm sure it's both. Tara says sends €5. Do you think any of the islanders would keep the prize money for themselves? Or is that a harsh question? I don't think it's a harsh question. It's never really happened, but I think that Davide or Ekansu could do that. Are you Turkish, Murad? My grandmother is, yeah. Last year only the girls got it. Right. So I think the girls I think the boys will get it this time. Actually, I don't know who's gonna get it. I'm sure the girls will. I don't know. Both of the villas should be getting postcards. Why would both the villas not go? I mean, I wasn't really cringing when Samuel asked to sleep in bed with Indiyah. Wow. Thank you, Samira. $50 in the house. Thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. She says the producers took their sweet time finding these girls whilst it looks like they got the boys from a local train station. I'm dead. I'm like, Indiyah, not impressed. Josh can come back though, since he's the one who makes me get off Twitter and pay attention. Interesting. That is Samira. I do think that the boys are not that physically that great, but they're coming strong. Deji's coming strong. Billy's coming strong. You know, they're coming strong. We're trying to graft people. So I think that is a good asset. You've got to have personality and grafting if you don't have the look, Charles. That's what I'm trying to say. But thank you, Samira, for the $50. Wow. Charlie E comes in with £18. If Indiyah gets the postcard, then she will probably bring someone back with her because of the threat of being single. Also, who do you see Davide turning to? I don't, as somebody asked me before, I don't know who I see Davide turning to because we have yet to see him really having any conversations with the Casa Amor girls properly. So I don't know. One of the blonde chicks, I feel, just for pride and bringing somebody back. But would Davide do that to Ekansu? I don't know, guys. Anyway, Samira and Charlie, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm dead. Davide thinks Who do you think Danica? Danica will go for Josh, to be honest with you, but that relationship is not going to work out. I can already see it from that interaction. You know, your first conversation about clapping and, you know, the rear end and whatever. I just don't think girls like that energy on the first type of situation. I think it's giving messy vibes. It's giving I'm 22. I'm here for just to be a, you know, a funny boy. And I just get that vibe from him. Danielle, comment, lol. Someone said Andrew finally woke up. Who do you think will win? At this point, it's looking like Gemma and Luca might win, you know, because the other couples are doing the madness. Gemma or Luca, or Davide and Ekansu, I think. Damage just fumbled the mustard. I mean, he hasn't brought back the girl yet. Let's just, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's coupled up with India for 10 days, not even 2 weeks. So we have to see the episode tomorrow before we actually go mad. That's just what I'm saying. Talia sends $5 Canadian. Which islanders are you hoping to interview the most from the season? That's a very good question. Love you and your videos, Murad. Very good question. Very good question. Very good question. Ekansu, all the way. I can't wait to or wanted to interview her. Her team have reached out to me, and I have reached out to her team as well. Davide would be amazing. Again, I've reached out to him. His team have reached out to me as well. Those two would be great. Indiyah would be amazing. She reached out to me, her team. I've reached out to her as well. So those three would be amazing to interview. Those are my top three. I think Dami would be great to interview. Who else? Danica, I would love to interview. These are my top five. And I would also like to interview Andrew. I think Andrew would have a very interesting perspective. But the thing with me is, like, have you contacted Montana yet? I have yet to. So I've been very busy. It's difficult to like interview islanders that have recently been dumped because it's like, what is there to talk about? I like to really talk about somebody who not only has been there for a while, but that there's a lot of the conversation, and it can be a while after Love Island. I just like that, so you can look back on your time in there as well. The thing with Paige and these like bullying allegations that we keep seeing in her face and whatever, the Antigone stuff, when Antigone got dumped, that I didn't like, to be honest with you. But also, we have to remember that we're seeing 40 minutes of 24 hours. We have to actually remember that. I just don't see Dami and Indiyah. I don't know now. Now I don't see it. Now after that, I'm just quite confused, to be honest with you. I've been definitely noticing the island say baby. Noticed it since the first week. Right. If you've been a real subscriber of me, you know you've noticed it from the first week. I'm eating some chicken, guys. Yeah, I only watched like the first 10 minutes of After Sun, and then I just kind of get over it. Where are you getting off to next? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Thoughts on Josh? He's just given a sixth form. So we'll just see what he does. Oh my days! The drama on love on Wimbledon today. The girl was beefing the umpire, throwing a racket around, dashed the water bottle on her chair. The chair fell. She got booed. I'm like, is this Love Island? Because why are you so angry? Because you lost. Liam did really bad, and they worked it out. So let's give Dami and Indiyah time. It's also a very good point, guys. But is India Millie? I don't think that she is, to be honest with you. She's not giving that. I do think Ronan Keating's son is just going to be brought back into the main villa because he's Ronan Keating's son. And Gemma might pick him, causing a ruckus with Lucas, and then she'll go back to Lucas. Sorry, not Lucas. That could also be a situation. But India's not Millie. I don't think India would allow that. Yeah. Now, the more I think about it, she won't stand for something like that. It doesn't make sense. Luca ain't bringing nobody back. Do you understand? That man is staying single to that woman. The nepotism is mad, but I'm not mad at nepotism if it works. That's just the way I see it. Like Gemma's a good contestant. I can see what they're good contestants. India would send him to the left. To the left, says Sam Shingarai. No, I love nepotism. I just can't put my finger on what Davide is going to do. That's the one that's confusing to me. Deji is my friend from childhood, says Bobby. Interesting. I can Davide is staying loyal. Davide will choose any of the girls. See, even your opinions are split. You guys are coming through. There are 930 of you in this live. Click that button and not click that button and subscribe, but send a super chat, baby. We need carnage. That's the thing. Like, I need carnage on this show. I need carnage on the show. I want to see Murad apply next season. It's never going to happen, guys. So you will never see me apply to this show. Davide ain't going to be loyal. Davide will bring another girl. Okay, so you lot are very much on the feeling that Davide is not going to be loyal. Okay. I can't wait for movie night. Movie night has to be done like a week before the end of the season because it shows you all of the bad moments that people don't want to see. The producers should put the kisses in the postcard. Yeah, India is saying that nothing was packed of sentimental value. Could that be foreshadowing? I don't know how you would do a live chat poll, for those who are asking. Kind of don't want a postcard, but then everyone would couple and there will be no Casa Amor victims. Interesting. Okay, I see why people don't want the postcard, but I think it brings drama. That's what I think it does. Not Summer took the ring, as in Summer went into the suitcase and took the ring. Summer's coming in strong, guys. If Murad applies for Love Island, who is going to do the reviews? Exactly. Who's reviewing the show? Who? Who's reviewing the show? Please. Someone said the Cannon's reviewing. Guys, stop saying you want to see me on Love Island. India can do better. Well, I think your reviews are important, and I think production are actually listening to a critique and praise, and that's what's making the season is good. Or the ultimate bombshell. Not Raymond Bra, you look amazing. I'm tired as fuck, so I don't know how I look amazing, but thank you. Have I started watching Love Island from your reviews and interviews? Murad on After Sun. You on After Sun cringing at Laura. I think Laura's doing good this season with presenting, to be honest with you. Why would you not go on the show? Serious question. I don't want to be placed into the hands of people who control my narrative. I control my narrative. Nobody else does. That's just the way I see it. I'm more comfortable reviewing a show than being in a show not knowing what the hell's happening. Also, imagine going on the show and being the first dumped. That could be me. €5. Thank you, Tara. Andrew seems to be shook up after his chat with the girls, as he must realize now what it all looks like to the viewers. I think that's why it's hit him that hard. It's a good point from Tara that, he feels like he's being seen as a mug again because the information was given to him from the boys who he lives with. Then the information was repeated, the same information by girls who are coming in straight from the public, have seen everything going on in the villa, and it's obviously bothered him. So I think those two seeds have left him to kiss somebody. I thought he was going for one of the blonde girls. I thought that was his type, but he's definitely gone for Coco, which is interesting. I didn't expect that. Then he was in the bottom three twice. Not I bet every Love Island is waiting for me to give them a nickname. I just don't force it. You cannot force it. I don't even think Josh is into Danica like that. Danica should be having multiple men on her right now. So I don't know why she doesn't. Listen, you lot are cussing out and taking these names. I don't think it's justified. Arabella is a different scenario. Josh is a player. We talk about the ring. He's so childish. Josh is in there for vibes. I think they should bring the postcard after they reunite so they can see who lied about being loyal. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like Deji. Do you think Jax's head will turn? Abso-freaking-lutely, yes. I think his head will turn. The cinema won't come now, guys. The cinema challenge comes a week or so before the finale, a week or two before the finale. People saying Coco is trans. I just feel like people need to relax on stuff like that when it comes to her, man. I feel like Casa is too early this year. It's not too early this year. It's because of COVID. Originally, Love Island has always started on the 4th of June, 5th of June. But because of COVID, it started last year on the 25th. So that's why we feel like Casa is early this year, when actually it's not. This season has gone by so quick. It's already been a month. That means that we're enjoying the season, guys. If it's gone by that quick, we're actually enjoying it. That's what it means. Guys, it's too early to tell if we want people to couple up. Would you apply to be part of the production? I'd love to see what you bring to the show. Maybe. Congratulations on your graduation. I do want him to watch. I do. There's so many of you in this live. It's crazy. Hi, Murad. Cindy from New York. What couple do you think will survive? Casa? I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. What couple? I think they're all going to be ripped apart. One will stay there, for sure. I don't know when Casa Amor ends. Guys, do you know when Casa Amor ends? Do you know when the recoupling is going to take place? Is it going to be Friday and Sunday? Do you guys know? Friday. Who's Matthew? I don't know who that is. Casa's not 3 days. It's 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's 5 days. Recoupling is Thursday night. I don't know Johnny Mirages. Who is Matthew? Matthew? Who's Matthew? You lot keep saying Matthew. Who is that man? Oh, Matthew and Kaz. Child, I was thinking, who the hell is Matthew? Like, just saying this name. I'm feeling like, who is that? You're just stressing me out with these names, bro. We all compare, even though we say we don't, we always do it, including me. Okay, guys, I know there's a lot of you in here, but I'm actually going to leave the live now. It's been 45 minutes. Normally I go a little longer, but I am sleeping in this live. I'm so tired. As you can tell, my energy is going down. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for those. Not beyond your thing. Thank you for the super chats. I'm actually like, I could sleep on this live. I could just be sleeping like this on this live, and it would just be dumb. I slept for 2 hours last night. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, and yeah, who is that man that was saying that? Got some mystical cooking, right? 24-hour sleep stream. Can you actually imagine if I did that? Yeah, I need to sleep, guys. You can tell I am gone. Not 24-hour sleep stream. What is that about? As if anybody sleeps for 24 hours. Not everybody that talk everybody's so upset with Dami, man. I'm reading comments. People are so annoyed with this man. People are so upset with him. I thought it would. It's not gonna be cute. This Casa Amor is gonna be a mess, guys. It's gonna be a mess. Anyways, thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it. If I sent 100, would you start cooking live? No. I can't even lie to you. Not good night. Dami's on his way out finally. You lot are so funny. Samuel, pack your bags. All we need right now is, let me not even say it. Would you ever host another party? Definitely. But for the public, for you guys. That's what I want to do. That's the main thing that I want to do. Thanks, guys. I'm out. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you so much. I've been live for 47 minutes. Why is time flying so fast, man? Can it just slow down?